Okay, well, that was a fantastic performance by the boys and also our elders. We'll call the umpires up now. We'll quickly do the toss of the coin. We might as well do it whilst we're all in front of each other. And being in the bank, I thought you would have had a buck. Two captains come forward. You got a coin? Heads is the call. Righto. Okay, thank you very much. Wonderful performance, and let's hope the game lives up to that as well. Thank you very much.
So what do you reckon? Like here. You want to see how that is? How's that sounding? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. All right.
Afternoon, Terry.
How you going, mate?
Not bad. Yeah. Oh, they'll leave after this game. This would be perfect for us. Yeah. So we could get a room now, but it'd be better off if we stay here. Yeah. Yes, that'll work out perfect. Well, I might try and grab a room in there, and then I can sit there and fill you.
So do you have to keep playing with that all during the game, or?
Yeah, just chase the ball.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Who does the scoreboard?
It's done from in the timekeeper's box. On the computer.
Yeah. What's the one out towards Banks?
College Park.
Yeah. Had the kids out there checking the scores. It was bloody best day.
No, it's funny because when Barney's doing the timekeeper, Boys, now 6x6.
Going in a second.
Well, I've got players still ready.
Oh, you're doing it? Yes,
I'm not doing
I'm driving back to your place. Then we probably need to go pretty soon.
All right, welcome everyone to Retravision Stadium for the big GSFL live stream match of the day between Royals and North Albany. Proudly brought to you by Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers and Point Insurance. Sitting alongside, my name's Ian Beck, GSFL Operations Manager. Sitting alongside me is GSFL Chairman Terry Eaton. Welcome, Terry.
Yeah, welcome. Thanks, Ian. Looking forward to a good game. It's a beautiful day down here, so yeah.
It is a stunning day, Terry. We've had some pretty radical weather over the past few weeks, but they've turned it on today. Today's part of the NAIDOC week round, and as you've just seen, we've just had a really good welcome to country. Really respectful, and there's been food inside for the Indigenous elders. A lot of respect around, and here we are. We're going for the bounce, and I think
Bennett to start the proceedings.
Darren Bennett, who actually was due to co-commentate, but got rostered on to umpire. So yeah. Just as Royals go forward, we're just going to mention that Adam Ditchburn playing his 150th today, ran out to the banner early.
Yeah, congratulations, Adam. He's been a great servant to the North Albany Footy Club over all these years.
150, that's automatic life membership.
You would think so.
Well, generally, unless he does something severe, but he's a good bloke. Now, what's happened, Terry? We've got someone
gone forward to Royals, and Royals having a shot on goal, and looks like it might be through for a major straight up.
Not sure who that is. It's not young Gallus, is it? Yeah. Not sure. Anyway, so Royals sitting equal third on the ladder with Mount Barker on points. They've had 4 wins, 4 losses and a draw with Barker, and North Albany just with the single win. But young side, and playing under Brad Bootsma, who's ex-Fremantle Docker and
legend of the game.
Legend of the game. Legend cricketer, coaches GSFLW. He does the 24-hour bike ride, raising funds. What doesn't he do, Terry?
He is a man of many
talents. Okay, so another bounce down. Who's that?
Going forward.
Who's that going for? That was Captain Nick Barrow. He's co-captain with Regan Lloyd. Royals cut off that attack, going in short. Coming out wide, it's a bit hard to tell with those jumper numbers, Terry, with the Indigenous jumpers. Yeah, aren't they?
The jumpers are fantastic, but the numbers are very hard to see. Yeah, so unless you know who they are, you're going to be struggling.
Over the top there, that was young Joel Flick, and he's gone into...
Allison?
That's young Cole Hunter.
Cole Hunter.
Cole Hunter's he's had an interesting season. He's a bit of a goal sneak, but he's played 5 league games. He's only kicked 8 goals. Kicked 6 against Denmark and 2 against Denmark. So
yeah, maybe he should just play against Denmark.
Yeah, that's right.
There's going to be one more.
Oh yeah, but he is a talent. He's a good goal kicker. He snapped that up.
Yeah. Not many blokes that can kick a goal, but he's one of them that can.
Sort of like we said, it's a beautiful day. It's actually quite cold where we are, Terry, and there's a little bit of a breeze sprung up. I reckon that was just pretty much directly behind Cole at the time. A light northerly, you'd
He
think?
flushed it, yeah, he flushed it, went straight through the middle.
Okay, so Royals, good start. 2 goals on the board in 2.5 minutes. So they've come to play. I see young Michael McGlade down there near the ice cream van. He was a chance during the week. Obviously didn't pull up fit enough.
Too many ice cream.
Too many. Okay, so another bounce down. We're in the middle.
Matt Morsell.
Oh, Matt Orzell, former Claremont and Peel player. He's just come back, hasn't he, Terry? He's played the last 3 games. He's got 3 best players, and he's suddenly in the Carnival side as well. So, well done. He's a super talent. Oh, he's dropped that. That's they've got numbers, North Albany, but looks like Royals are going to get it out. Bit of holding, or is it holding the ball? They've called it holding the ball, Terry.
Legal disposal against Murphy.
Okay, well you're the umpire.
I have done a little bit, yeah.
A little bit. How many games do you umpire, Terry?
Oh, about 600 and
About
something.
600.
I lost count after that.
Okay.
There's plenty of blokes that have got me covered though. There's a gentleman called Herbie Hart's done over 1,200.
Herbie Hart.
Now retired from doing field. He does a bit of goal umpiring.
He's still umpiring. Still
goal umpiring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think Herbie Hart umpired about my first game, and that would have been 1987. So we're going back nearly.
It's a couple of decades.
Last millennium, Terry. All right, so it looks like bounce. Yeah. Straight. That's a nice ruck knock, but Royals are straight onto it. Coming out wide. That was
ball.
young Kobe Keane amongst that, but he had a really good carnival. We got Drew Willocks who's got a ball. That's ball. That's ball.
No tackle.
Corey Ward.
He
Oh, that's a beautiful kick. And I think Corey Ward, he'd be fired up today for the NAIDOC round. Jason Ford played his first game last week, Terry.
Yeah, it's good to see him back on the ground.
That's right. He kicked 3.
Yeah, he's very lively around the goals.
Kicked 3 as well, and was the Barnett medalist a couple of years ago.
Very good player.
Celebrated accordingly, didn't he?
He did, yes.
Made the papers he celebrated that well.
That happens.
Yeah, that happens, yeah. All in good fun. Ball's come out wide. That's Credelli, vice captain for North Albany, super cricketer as well, but he's lost the ball.
Reece Brown's heading for the middle.
Oh, that's a good tackle.
Good tackle. Well rewarded tackle.
It was young Gallus. He nearly got a good mark, but got caught. Kobe Keane's away with it, as we said. Played a starring role in the Colts and made the All-Stars. There was 3. Young Jordan Hull made it as well, who is out there somewhere wearing 36. If you can spot number 36, I'll give you one of my snakes I've got here, Terry, because I cannot see any of the jumper numbers that Royals have whatsoever. What were they thinking?
I thought young Jordan actually played in the 2, so...
Did he? He's named, but no, they've updated it, and you're right.
Not often, right? I'll say that one.
And some of the team sheets, I got one yesterday, but being the Indigenous jumpers, they tend to go missing because they don't only bring them out once a year. So if you're looking for Regan Lloyd, who's the co-captain, number 3, he's number 25 today. Bit of a stalemate at the moment as
between the 2 arcs.
Yeah, sort of testing each other out. Probably a bit of a ploy from Bootsman to slow things down after Royals kicked the first 2 goals in 2.5 minutes.
John Woods on the boundary there.
John Woods, he's not happy either. He's not happy with that. John Woods, I've seen a few games, Terry, with North Albany, and he's having an excellent season.
He's played some really good footy the last couple of years. Yeah. Matty Ozell out in the pack. Ball to the wing.
There's Woods
Got
again.
it.
Woods on cue. Kobe Keane. Matt Oisel. Oh, that's nice. Nice duck and weave, but there's really no one there.
Linthorne, Corey Linthorne, good Murad. Up on the wing here for Royals. He's going the line, little short pass off.
That's a nice kick, nice lead. Just not rushing it.
James Waters, young fella.
James Waters, who I think we do have the Retravision mark of the year, Terry, and I reckon James Waters has got it sewn up. Did you see that mark a few
I
weeks
didn't, but I
back?
have heard. Very good mark.
If you go on Dartfish or YouTube, you can actually see the actual mark that's been put on specifically.
Yeah, cool.
And I went down and saw James Waters works for Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers, who are our major sponsor, and I went down and told James, and we put it up there, and no one was happier than him. I reckon he was at the nightclub that night
Dad would be very proud.
showing the mark around, going, look at me. He's immortalised forever. Okay, so we've got to throw up just 15 metres out from Royals. A lot of numbers around the ball. It's a quick snap, Terry. I think that's going to be touched on the line. The Royals are claiming it. No one's too sure what's happening, but geez, there was a bunch of players around the ball, but no one actually on the goal line.
Tapped on the line, touched on the line.
Touched on the line, just what we called it from here, Terry. Called it from 200. North Albany about to come out, hopefully looking to score. Like we said, there's a little bit of breeze come up, but I don't really think it's affecting the footy conditions. Royals just seem to have that outlet pass, don't they? They go someone on the outside
and outside, yeah.
North Albany are playing.
That's a nice shot for a
that's
goal,
a great goal. That's a Wellington and Reeves contender for goal of the day.
Absolutely.
Geez, Royals can't really miss at the moment.
Yeah, I think that was Corey Ward.
There we go. We've got Mitch Curnow walking past, superstar.
Hi, Mitch.
Yeah, like we were just saying, Terry. North Albany playing a bit like the Eagles. There's like 5 of them. They all run into the contest, and Royals quite often have been outnumbered, and they've got someone to hand it on the outside. So playing maybe just a little bit smarter. North Albany, sometimes you try too hard, don't you? You go ball chasing and not really too smart. But I'm sure Brad Beachman will address that as the game continues. Darren Bennett throwing it up. One of the great additions to the league umpires, Terry.
He's done really well. He's come in and learnt. He's learnt really well. Got the basics.
And a man that doesn't get rattled too easily.
No, just keeps it nice and simple.
I know his wife, and that's probably why. Hannah, hello, if you're out there listening. Ball on the very far side. Crowd starting to build. Terry, I thought there'd actually be more people here today. There's maybe people out enjoying the weather. Like we said, it's the first decent sort of block of weather we've had for a good month, I think.
So I think there'll be a lot of things on people's calendars to get the job done in the garden and at home at the moment. But
yeah,
there is a good crowd, and hopefully it builds for the Colts game later.
I think there's a lot of lawn mowing going on if you're hanging around my house early Saturday morning, which wasn't great for me, first thing. Again, ball on that far side. Again, bit of a stalemate. North Albany holding the ball up at the moment. Yeah, there we go again. That's a perfect example. Royals they've just got someone on the outside. Oh. It's good recovery. Young Kobe Keane's in amongst it with Lorcan Mara. Bit of a goal sneak, Lorcan.
Got a solid left footer. Lorcan. Matthew Powell. Powder
Ward. We've been calling that for 5 years. We've gone for another 5.
I think so.
That's in the back. Jared McDowell. He's out to Drew Willock. Rising talent.
Rising talent, yeah. Starting to find out where his feet and his toes are.
It's a nice long kick. Orzell overran the ball. He's back amongst it. There he is there on cue. The sling tackle, Terry. What's going on with the sling tackle?
Well, as long as the head doesn't hit the ground, I think you're okay. But the rest of it's pretty.
Did you see the Brisbane-Richmond game the other night where they were saying that they deliberately went to contact the ball? Yeah. So, certainly don't want to venture into that territory.
No, I think it's. Yeah.
There's Joran Woods to Orzell, two of the better players. Orzell, that's a good kick. He set that up beautifully, didn't he? He almost that's Angus McKercher. He almost kicked it where he's made McKercher sort of lead to the ball, and that's
inch perfect kick. It was hitting right on the button, and Angus used his body well in the contest to take it on his chest.
So Orzell, like we said, 3 weeks back, he's in the Carnival side. Obviously, the GSFL playing Carnival footy this week, and it's McKercher. That's a good kick.
That's a lovely kick.
I mean, he was 25 out, slight angle, but made no mistake, straight through the middle.
Absolutely.
Good sign for North Albany.
It's the first time they've really been proactive in the forward 50, and they all linked up really well.
And it's like we were talking about, Terry. It's that outlet pass that wasn't happening before. Woods to Orzell, like we said, 2 of the better players, but 2 of the smarter players going around as well. And Orzell, beautiful kick, and McKercher finished off. So good sign. North Albany, pretty young side.
Very young side.
And so very sort of relying on people like Woods and Orzell to get the ball rolling. But this is giving them a lot of confidence. We're only halfway through the first quarter.
You rolled into there.
The rules going forward again. That's they've called holding the ball.
Legal disposal.
Illegal disposal.
He had it control and didn't kick it on handball.
Yeah, sometimes when they have those tackles and the ball spills free, a little bit funny about some of them. But anyway, Orzell's got it. We know he's a smart player. He's not going to waste it. Although he's completely ignored. He had completely ignored his captain, Nick Barrow. He's still remonstrating with Orzell. He's not happy. Just saying how well a ball user Orzell was. He's ignored his captain.
Release Brown read it well.
Yeah. Now it's a turnover. Oh, that's a good. So we've got Terry. We're on the far outside. Still, I'll tell you one thing. I'm still not happy with these jumper numbers. I'm going to be on that all day. I'm going to find out who's behind that. There's Orzel with a short kick out there on the far side. Beautiful day. Crowd building. There's Rawls again with that outlet pass. That's a good kick to grass. That's young Gallus. Oh, he's taken Keen's head off. Keen playing on there. This is looking good. He's got a ton of space. What's he going to do with it? Oh, it's a 50-50. 50-50. Probably had a bit more time there, Terry.
A bit more at that time there.
A bit rushed. A little bit quiet out there. Graham Ross running around. Geez, he's had a big year. What's 9 games, 24 goals to Rossi, the veteran. Here we go. So big Lucas Ravenhill sent it forward. Well, they haven't got numbers in the middle, but they've called a free. Right on the... Or they're going to maybe pay advantage, Terry. So it was a North Albany free kick, but they played on. I'm not too sure what's happening there. I'm not too sure if they know what's happening down there, Terry.
I think it was touched on the way through. That's what the
so then maybe the advantage is not being paid, and
so it's going to be a free kick to North.
Graham Ross certainly letting him know what he thinks of proceedings. Like we said, Rossi played every game this year, 24 goals. Terry, he came down and played, trained a little bit with the Masters Vikings, and we sent him back to North Albany. We said, you're too good.
He's in good nick and he's still playing this route.
Don't waste your time with us, Rossi, we said. You're a long time semi-retired.
Long time retired, yep.
What did he won the Kleeman, I reckon, 13, 14 years ago now.
Something like that.
That's,
yeah. He was outstanding centre-half back in the league.
He was, and he's reinvented himself centre-half forward, and very loyal to North Albany, Terry. I know I had a few beers with Rossi one night, and all come out about how much money he was being offered around the leagues. And when I say around the leagues, like not just by the Great Southern Footy League.
No.
A few regional places chasing him. There's Corey Ward, quick hands. Matt Orzel getting plenty of it, and he's going to have a little bit more here on that trusty left foot. It's a nice quick kick out to Ravenhill there. That's a good grab, good player. Good to see these young players coming through, Terry.
It's a young league, and it's great to see a lot of the young guys having a crack.
Yeah, and good for someone like Ravenhill playing not just under Brad Bootsma, but having someone, the leadership of Orzel and so on, who's probably, if Ravenhill can craft out a career like Orzel did, then I'd be more than happy with it personally.
It'd be a pretty good career to hang out on.
So we're coming down, there's just a couple of minutes to go. Big little pass, I call him. There's out to Gallagher. He's been making a bit of room. Smart player. Oh, nice hands. At the back, that looks like Cole Hunter. Where's Jason Ford? This is his sort of territory, Terry. A rush kick from North Albany, and Rawls have got it. Minute 30 to go. Not sure who it is because we cannot see jumpers. Even if they turn around, Terry, we'd be battling to see it. But what are we? We're probably 15, 20 metres out, slight angle. With the little breeze there is, this should be bread and butter.
Would have been your special spot.
I think he sprayed it.
It's only a point.
Sprayed it. A pretty lackadaisical running, Terry. Sometimes it ends up exactly where they end up, where they aim it, don't they?
They need to go there and back score King Gold.
Oh, Terry, the easiest thing in the world. Should be the easiest thing in the world. Mind you, that's how I did it training. It's dying art, that, unfortunately.
Proved to be right.
Okay, rules going forward. They've got numbers galore here. Although, is that a legal disposal term? That's that tackle I was talking about. I'm glad that they pay that play on. We might speak. We got Jack Scanlon, who umpired the reserves game before. He might have some opinions on this ruling as well.
Jack's always got the
Jack's always. Oh well, he's eating a pie at the moment. So
smell it.
You can, he's teasing us, Terry. He's teasing us.
Very hungry boy. He's just been running around for a couple of hours. So
smells like a good pie. When we were doing there's a sign. I'm too invested in the pie. When we were working out who does the best hot chips and gravy around the GSFL league, and Mount Barker, that's the call. Yeah.
Mount Barker's got a sewn up.
Yeah. Railway's a bit frugal on their gravy. These are the big issues we're tackling, Terry. As quarter time sounds, it's Royals 6-38, Kangas 2 goals 12. Very good, accurate scoring, I guess. But I guess there's, like we said, it's pretty perfect conditions. Some of the better players, Terry. Corey Ward, always influential, getting a lot of it. Good use of the ball, running forward. I thought Gallus, towards the latter part of that quarter, made some good ground out here, and this seems to be the attacking side of things. And obviously, young Cyril Ford with his couple of goals on that magic left foot. Nathan Powell battling manfully in the ruck, and for North Albany, can't really go past Matt Ozell, can you?
Matty's been good.
Getting plenty of it.
Nathan Goodell's been good down back, and Nathan, and also Captain Nick Barrow's done some really good strong work through the midfield there as well.
Yeah, and Ravenhill starting to lift towards the latter part of that quarter. So as we go into the break, we'll just take a quick spell, and we'll be back in a second for the second quarter. So just back on, you know? Or, yeah.
So if it ever says, so it's aiming at 6,000, but it ever says offline, it's gone dead for some reason. I'm going to power the drain. I think it's sort of had to start a couple of times.
Okay. Do you want me to organise?
If we get a lead running, maybe along the seat, maybe? Some of these stuff will be
Cat? Hey Jim, can we get a lead?
A lead.
Someone? Who would be best to see?
I'll ask him.
Yeah? Alright, Jack, do you want to... So we just got to... If you want to see it, I'm not easy to stand, but we've got the team sheet here on the smallest font possible.
What's the problem you have with the jumpers and stuff? You can't see. They look a bit like sharks.
I've got another one back there.
Where's Tammy?
Yeah, I'll leave this with you.
Yeah, I went to chat. All right.
I'm good for now. You get half done.
Just saw it happen. But I thought if you do find a way to do it, leave it to you guys.
I've been running to that at half time as well. So you got enough till half time?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
It's a Tuesday today, so
We've got an extra 20 minutes.
maybe and just like turn it on much fun.
Robbo? Quick break and welcome back to the Royals vs North Albany GSFL live stream match of the day, presented by Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers and Point Insurance. Next to me, I'm Operations Manager Ian Beck. Next to me, I've got Jack Scanlon, GSFL Director, come on to say hi, alongside GSFL Chairman Terry Eaton. Welcome, Jack.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Ian. It's a pleasure to be along to watch this game.
Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Ravenhill up in the ruck. There's Ozell and Ward again, both prominent early. Young Kobe Keane, Credelli, all the big names, they're all amongst it at the moment. So, Jack, you've just been umpiring the reserves game.
Correct.
What the conditions are like? Is the breeze just sprung up now? Is that?
I think so. Yeah. Well, there certainly wasn't any breeze there. It was quite sunny. It was a good day, which we haven't had for a long time.
No,
we haven't. We really haven't had a day without rain for a couple of months now. So it was good to have that. But it was a good game of reserves, and there was a couple of big names for Royals playing reserves. To be honest, too.
I saw Big Taylor Powell, Big Possum,
and Allison,
Cameron Allison, Kleeman medalist,
and Ryan Kinnear.
Ryan Kinnear, where he belongs these days. A veteran, been around for a while.
There, right there.
There he is. Yeah, yeah, he knows it. He's been a bit of a fraud out in that wing for too long, I think.
Yeah. So they've got some depth, Royals, clearly.
Building.
I think maybe also he just wanted to have a couple of beers today and watch the game. So, Ryan, when you're ready. All right. In the meantime, what's happening here? We got
Another shot on goal.
Oh, he looks confident straight off the boot. Good start. Good start to North Albany. I reckon they needed that. Bit of a settler.
I think I've been a good luck charm for North Albany because they've been playing quite well since I got out of the change rooms.
Okay. Yeah. Right. All right, so 6 goals to 38 Royals, 3 goals Kangas can't miss at the moment, making the most of the opportunities when they do go forward.
They've got to, because they're just a little bit light on talent, but they're all having a crack, that's the main thing.
North Albany reserves, how did they go, Jack?
They struggled. Yeah, I think kicked a couple of goals for the day, but yeah, they got probably better as the game went on. They held Royals in the third quarter and probably restricted them in the last, even though they got beaten in that quarter.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd imagine they've got a number of players out. Judging by the fact I've umpired a few reserves games for them, and I know a lot of their players that play a lot of reserves work there today. So hopefully they've got some improvement to come.
Young Flick sending it forward. Cole Hunter, he's been outmarked. Is that Regan Lloyd? Out to Barrow, the captain. Been drifting around there, Terry, hasn't he? The centre back.
Is Barrow North Albany's captain or is Regan Lloyd?
Co-captains.
Co-captains.
Co-captains. Yeah. Young Ravenhill. Oh, after young Keane.
Looked a little high from
oh,
this
yeah, it was a late. It was a late call. They got there.
It was actually.
Keane's played on.
It was a very good call from umpire Castlehowe because it would have been hard to see from where he was, and this is one of his first league games as well.
We think it is his first.
No, it's definitely not his first. He played one. He
okay.
did umpire one about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I think.
Okay. Well, it was a good call.
Yes.
Good call. He didn't rush it, but made the right call. Young Brown getting a bit of trouble, and there it is, Terry again. We were just saying, Jack, during the first quarter, Royals have always had the outlet pass as North Albany sort of gets sucked in. There's Captain Braden Parker. He's ducked into the tackle, but he's going to be rewarded with a free kick. He was sort of free anyway.
Yeah, sometimes if you get the ball, you got the advantage.
Good use of Parker. There's Cole Hunter, but the kick kicked in favour of him. Ozell's got plenty of room there at centre half back. Going wide, it was a great kick. It's unfortunately missed, but makes up for it. Good tackle. Willing contest out there.
I don't know what you guys discussed in the first quarter, Ian, but I heard a little bit of what you were saying when I first got here. And when it's going into attack for Royals, I keep on thinking that it's the Sharks playing with that V on the white jumper. And
if you can read a jumper number,
yeah.
You can have one of my snakes. That's the call. Jeez, they could have painted the numbers black or something.
Yeah.
Blue would be nice, not white. Come on. Terry, we're going to have a meeting about this. When's our next directors meeting? Later this month. Yeah, July 18th. Tuesday, by the way. It's a nice little chip kick, and that's Cole Hunter, and I'm going to back him from here. Smart footballer, rarely misses. And what have we got? 35 out. Slight angle. As we said, bread and butter for young Cole Hunter. Kicks on its way. No one's really too excited about the whole thing down there.
Faded left.
Commentators curse.
Yeah. So one of the few blemishes for the day on a set shot. There's Barrow again, lurking around that centre half back. Sexy girl whooper.
Barrow's got it again. It's very well into the ball line.
There's Big Rossi. He's let fly. There's a kick call, but yeah, bit of holding on both ends. Alright, so Raw's coming out. There's former Cleveland medalist Dave Parker. His brother, of course, Braden, being the captain. He's walking back. He wants to get on that left foot.
Able to get a kick away there.
Yeah, good pressure. There's young Keane to Ozell. Ozell just bangs it on the boot, and that's I think that's just going to run out of bounds. About 35 out. Tight angle on the North Albany forward line.
Have a good rest here. Young Oliver Dahl joins the action.
Oliver Dahl, okay.
Yep.
I haven't seen Dahl in action.
He's a good young fella. He was actually a very good grounding umpire 3 or 4 years ago. So
okay.
He's graduated through the ranks and yeah, gone all right. Just overcooked it.
Is that Flynn Kelleher Bird?
Yeah. Hyphen.
The hyphen, yeah. FKB. Saw him up at Sounders Park. Played a good game. I think he's Colts age still, I believe, or thereabouts. Terry.
Yeah, he'd be a Colts player.
Colts player still. Yep. So yeah, a lot of talent there. Probably could have done a little bit better though. As I say that. With his finishing.
The goals were picking there.
Yeah. But Kangas holding their own this quarter. Oh, holding their own. They were outscored called them, haven't they?
Yeah, I'm looking for the windsock, but it feels here that the wind's favouring that end quite strongly, but I'm not seeing the Cam Trans windsock over there moving too much, to be fair.
We're calling it a light northerly.
Might just be whipping up this grandstand here.
One of the few northerlies to ever grace Albany in July. All right, North Albany moving it forward. There's young Kobe Keane. He's having a shot on goal. Oh, that's a great finish. You'd have young McKercher there on the lead, who didn't look too happy initially as Keane ignored him, but good finish.
He's a commentator's dream, Ian, isn't he, with the multicoloured helmet?
Yeah, yes, it's a pity Ross don't follow that lead and have some different helmets, a few more beards is good, a couple of sleeve tats, you know, to call people out would help, maybe an eye patch or something.
I'm sure there are a couple of tats out there amongst the Royals boys.
I think most of them in the reserve.
Yeah, true.
Corey Inthorne's pretty well done on his leg and a couple others, so Davey Parker's got a couple of scribbles.
David Parker and Braden, I think they brought their own gun, and you can tell. If we can zoom in on them at one stage and see their tattoo. You know the Tom Liberatore?
Yeah.
Well, Liberatores are a class above the Parkers, so that's where we're at with that. North Albany going forward. Yeah, there's plenty of Royals jumpers around the ball. Keane's back amongst it. Playing a good game, Kobe Keane. But,
yeah, he gets in there under, works hard.
What's happening here?
Bit of push and shove. John Woods has gone
Woods is off. Oh, it's swinging around, Terry, but I think that's going to bounce.
It's going to fade for a point.
Yeah.
Glad to see a few players that are going to be playing at Carnival next week getting involved. Ross, Parkers, John Woods.
So just for listeners,
Orzell.
Jack, like we said, GSFL director, but he's one of his mini portfolios, let's be honest, is the Carnival side, Jack. So some of the players we've got running around today that are suiting up next week.
Yes, we hope they stay uninjured.
Uninjured, but who are we looking at?
Well,
we mentioned Orzell, played
Orzell.
3 games back, and he's straight in the Carnival
Correct.
side.
Rossi, of course, who can't keep him away from Carnival for too long.
Graham Ross,
Graham
yeah.
Ross,
The casino will be happy with that.
That's right.
That selection.
Yes, Jaron Woods.
Yep.
Credelli.
Oh, of course. Oh, well done. That's a classy pickup, but
Nick Barrow.
Nick Barrow, co-captain, yeah.
Yep. Must be getting very close to the North Albany numbers there. I might miss one.
And then on the Royal side, we've
got the 2 Parker brothers.
Yep.
And we've got Stephen Beale, their ruckman.
Yes. Corey Ward.
Yes. We actually have 9 Royals players.
Tyrese Brown?
You're really testing me now.
Okay.
No, not Tyrese.
9. Let's just call the players that aren't in it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Easier.
Royals do have our biggest contingent, which is good to see.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Being third on the ladder.
We got Ryan Kinnear, today's reserves player.
Ryan Kinnear is in the GSFL squad.
And also Cameron Ellison as well.
Clearly resting up professionally.
Right.
Yeah, he's a smart man, Kinnear. Well played, Ryan.
Sure, I'll pick a few others out as we go on.
Taylor Powell, not having
Jason Ford.
Jason Ford.
Yep, Stephen Edwards, of course.
Stevie Edwards, of course, played with South Fremantle.
Correct.
For a couple of years.
Yep.
And Ford and Edwards only made their comeback game last week. Is that correct?
Yes. Ford had a nasty injury last season, of course.
Yep.
And then an unfortunate mishap before the season started this year, I believe, with a pane of glass. Yes.
We've all been there. We've all been there. Not to judge.
But no, it's good to see them coming back at the right time.
Yeah.
For Carnival.
And like we said, Ford come back first game last week, kicked 3 goals, and Edwards was got a lot of the ball as well. So Kanga's fighting back here.
Kanga's a steer.
Oh, big hit from Little Poss. That makes sense. Barrow with a quick kick out of the pack. And yeah, like we said, North Albany fighting back. Seems to be a scoring end, perhaps. this light breeze. They've kicked 2 and they've held. Royals haven't really seen much of the ball at all.
They haven't had the control to take the ball forward. They've had 2 or 3 link ups, but then they've coughed it up.
There's some nice quick hands out of the pack there, but again, North Albany got the numbers. Ravenhill's overrun it there. McNamara, he loves that left foot, even in the pack he manages to get a left to it. We're counting down, we're about halfway through the second quarter. Boundary throwing right in front of us here. Right in front of us. Big little pass. Oh, what are they going to call here, Jack? Oh!
That's an interesting call. I actually thought
he actually turned his back and wrestled.
Powell was not looking at the ball whatsoever.
No. I would have thought the other one. When they blew the whistle, I was thinking, no, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
Unless Powell was dragged around that way.
That's right in front of us there.
Is that Smith? Harrison Smith?
That is Harrison Smith.
Yeah,
and,
he's got a bit of fire in his belly.
Just looking at that haircut, I think you'd have to.
I remember him from back in my railways days. He started at railways, I believe. So
he started at railway. Okay.
That's correct.
Young Coles player. Yep.
Gets around. Looks like a few of them want to continue it on. It's getting well. Oh yeah, I like it. Who we got there? That was young Vice Captain Ryan Flick.
Ryan Flick is one I missed. He's coming to Carnival.
Okay. Oh, North Albany crowd on the far side there, not happy, and well, they certainly won't be happy now as Royals lining up for a shot on goal. Maybe the ball becoming a little bit secondary at the moment. Willing, umpires are well in control. That's a beautiful kick. Who we got there, Terry?
No idea with that number. That's the young fella kicked the 2 goals in the first quarter, so
he's kicked.
So I reckon he's kicked 3.
We got someone that's kicked 3.
That isn't Ford, is it?
No, it's not Gallus. Sort of everyone, but we could probably work this out with the process of elimination, Terry. Anyway, at half time, we've got Brad Bootsma, North Albany coach, and Andrew Ruck, Royals coach, coming up to say hello. So we might quiz Rucky on.
We're going to make sure there's plenty of separation between the two, or we're going to let them at it.
We might just give them the mic, Jack, and let them go for it. And we'll go and get some hot chips.
Another pie.
Well, we've got to judge the hot chips, and they do gravy here as well.
I didn't get to. I just saw a pie in the window and thought that was me.
Okay. Did smell good, didn't it, Terry?
Did smell good.
Anyway, Royals going forward. There's big Cole Hunter. Oh, he sort of had it, sort of didn't. There's Regan Lloyd. He's going to get tackled immediately. They're going to hold that up. That's going to be a throw up about 20 metres. Very cute angle. Royals going forward. Let's look out for young 40. There he is. He's on the move. There's Corey Ward. He's going to. Oh, quick hands. It's dropped. Ward will get it back. Ward can get this. It's not pretty off the boot though.
Just faded for a point.
Probably had a little bit more time there. Maybe a little bit more torque there would have been good for Royals. Like I said, that's the area for Jason Ford's bread and butter. So Royals 7-4-46, Kangas 4-2-26, 12 and a half minutes to go. Just North Albany, they wouldn't want to let a couple of goals here slip by because they've done a lot of the heavy lifting this quarter. That's not going to help. That's out in the full as we see the Claremont Colts arriving. Of course, Claremont Colts versus Subiaco Colts straight after this game, just after 5, and we've got about 4 Albany representatives, I believe.
Yeah. 4 young fellas cutting the teeth
Mullet,
up there.
Yagi,
Riley Valley.
Seth
Ballard.
And Al-Azhar.
And young Lazar. Yeah. took an absolute screamer a few weeks back in a big game, and it's been getting plenty of highlights on the Perth Now website.
And it's become his Facebook profile picture, Terry.
And it would be mine too if I got it off the ground.
And especially if I'm at that age, I'd certainly be shut around.
I think that's a Croatian coming out in him as well.
That's a big hit. The crowd is firing up. This game is it's on the brink, I think. It's on the brink. I love it.
They didn't have a lot of opportunity there, Parker, but he must have been a judge to have taken him on.
He was trying to push off.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Get rid of
he's going to go long on the left. Oh. Parker used all of his 50 kilos there to try and upset Ozell. Didn't knock him at all. Here come Royals again. Just get that player free. That's a dangerous handful though from Parker. Usually a good user of the footy, not so much.
Had a bit of a hospital
so much then. Maybe he was trying to set something up for one of the players to get him back. Players getting a bit tired now, perhaps. That was set up for a bit of a jump in, but
Matty Ozell's just taking a break.
10 minutes ago, Ward, that's great roving. Really good roving and beautifully spoiled a Ford. They've blown the whistle, so that's Mark. One of the harder things to do in umpiring is when there's a really easy mark, is to actually blow the whistle to call mark. That's good.
If he didn't go over the boundary, that might have been holding the ball.
Yeah, good tackle from Ford. Good technique as well, and big Coley Hunter's throwing him over the line to finish it off right in front of the Royals dugout. So Harrison Smith, here he comes. He's going to make a man. Overran the ball. Cole Hunter's got a solid knock there. Cole Hunter, of course, famous racing family. Looks like he's been a bit of a good paddock himself over the over the summer.
I'm sure he'll be very happy to listen back to this recording.
Yeah. If you're listening, Cole, just 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. We'll have a beer later, and look, he's running off already. Running off to me.
Oh no, that's Jason.
Jason Ford having a round. Hopefully Ford. No, because that looks like a bit of a shoulder there, and that tackle would have taken it out. In the meantime,
Ross. What has Ross done?
North Albany. Graham Ross about to line up. Oh my God!
He's moved completely.
He's been moved dramatically.
Now I haven't seen Ross have a kick for goal yet today, and he can either be on or off normally. So I don't know how he's gone so far.
Ross being old school. What are we calling here?
It's either going to be a flower bag or straight to the middle.
I don't think he's going to run around on the left and do a. I don't know what everyone else is doing at the moment. Like I said, very old school. He's going to have a direct shot. He's going to back himself. Oh, and why not? Why not? That's class. That's class. Well done, Rossi. Good to see. Good to see the old school, isn't it? It is. He could have run around on the left. He could have done the banana, but no. He's back to skills. And just as we said, young Ford now going into the change rooms. The way I've done that before, that tackle and the shoulder hits, and
he's in good hands. So he's got our carnival trainer Megan Green with him.
West Coast Physio.
That's right.
Yeah, I was there the other day.
Yes.
Yeah. They couldn't do a lot for me, Jack, unfortunately.
Stick the tape you back together.
They just say date of birth, move on.
They just said go back home to bed, Terry, and I wish I had. Anyway. Kangas, great second half. Only 8 points in it now. 7-4-46, 6-2-38, 7 minutes to go. Another quick one into the Kangas. If they can go into half time, pretty much all even, they'll be very happy.
Confidence, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They have used the breeze to see.
And maybe there's going to be a free kick. No, that's not advantage. That's almost silly play there, because it's going to give North Albany plenty of time to get back. And yeah, like we mentioned, Subiaco Colts and Claremont Colts coming up directly after this game. So if you're in town or you're around and want to come down and watch the future, be a perfect night for it too, I think.
I must say, considering the amount of rain Albany's had in the last 4 to 6 weeks,
the ground
is actually fairly good. The centre's a bit of a problem, and it always is, high traffic area, but the grass coverage is good considering the conditions that we've had. So
Royals going forward as Cole Hunter had to run there. I think he got called out there. Kind of bounced down. I tell you what, Jack, the junior footy grounds are just a couple hundred metres beyond us there. You'll be able to see in the picture, and grounds there are underwater.
Right.
Terrible drainage.
Get something happening there.
It looks like to go out of bounds, or it's going to be a throw up a couple of metres right next to the point post for Royals. Royals will be hoping to capitalise on this forward sortie. Big lead, that's going out of bounds. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. And crowd only further building.
It's been buoyed by the Colts players that have just arrived. They've filled half the grandstand up.
Did Fremantle beat the Bulldogs, do we know?
No, the Bulldogs prevailed by 30 points.
Okay, so if you follow my sports program, Becco's Bet of the Week, we're 1 from 1 there, so hoping I think we have got to $4.80 this week. Glad we didn't have money on that one, Jack.
Well, you could hear his reaction from here. He wasn't happy at all. Lucky it wasn't a swear word.
Well, young Chandler's pretty notorious for not being a very good shot on goal.
Well, I was at Chandler Askell McDonald. Sebastian Ballard just walking past us here and saying g'day, playing in the Colts Carnival shortly.
Bit of a famous name up at Barker, the Ballards.
Well and truly, yes. And in, where were they, Terry? Cookham, Coolin before that.
Good sporting royalty name of Ballards, especially in Narrogin way. So
absolutely. Ryan Ballard, the father, played for a long time, and Tristan Ballard's not a bad player either.
Hard at it.
Very hard at it. Very unassuming looking. Sebastian has a bit more size to him.
That's Pirelli, ripped it around there. Nice mark.
That's the hyphen.
Yep. Flynn Keller Bird. Yep. Off to Matty Orzell.
He won't waste it.
Ross had to fight. No, that's not Ross.
That was McKercher having a fight at it, but just come to ground, and now Royals are taking it away.
Oh, that's smart hands when he's dropped it.
So Big Keen's involved.
Oh, that's a good tackle.
Tackle from
They've
North.
got to play on, it doesn't matter. There's the hyphen. But now Royals are going to repel that again.
Corey Linthorne's involved. And half time, 7-5. Royals lead Kangas 6-2.
What's happened there?
I think we've got a 30-minute countdown, but the quarter must have
It's a countdown clock.
Yeah, okay.
We've got a 30-minute limit, but it doesn't have to reach 30 minutes.
Okay, so there we go. So that score will disappear, but I think it's 7 goals 47 to 6 goals 2 38. That would be. So good quarter, North Albany.
Yep, very good quarter of footy. Both teams really mucked it out. A lot of ball play in the middle arc. So both teams had their chances.
Things got a bit willing there, and it looks like if anything, North Albany capitalised. So. Rugby! All right, so better players, Jack and Terry.
You have circle there, Terry.
Good to see. Just before we get there, Jason Ford did come onto the field late there, so
he did return.
Was obviously a quick turnaround. He went down to the change room a couple of minutes ago, so seeing him back on the field is a good sign.
So the North Albany were led from the back fairly well from Regan Lloyd and Nick Barrow in that quarter, I believe, and
co-captains.
That's right.
Leading from the front.
Yep. Leading from the back. Orzell's always in the thick of it. Any others, Terry?
I thought that Corey Ward was outstanding through the middle at that stage, and Therese Brown and Corey Lynn thought had been solid down back, and Nathan Powell's been really strong in the ruck.
Yeah.
With a good contest.
Kobe
Keen's been really good in and under.
It's almost like a bit of an arm wrestle. It's just about who's using the ball better.
Yeah.
Royal certainly did in the first quarter, having that outlet player on the outside, and North Albany perhaps taking a lesson in the second quarter and not all running into the ball Eagle style, 5 in.
Yeah.
So he just brought the 2 captains in, and he's...
Okay, so we're like I said, so North Albany, good quarter from them, 4 goals to 1. Good signs for North Albany. So I'm expecting a tight game in the third quarter, and maybe a little bit fiery. You think that'll continue? I think the fiery. The players look quite fatigued towards the end there.
They're looking for petrol tickets, yes.
And like we said, there hasn't been sun out now for a good month, so maybe that's part of it as well.
Royals could potentially kick a few extra goals in this quarter though, because they do have the breeze. So North Albany would be buoyed even if they lost the quarter by a couple of goals. I think they'd take that and then go in with the breeze in the last.
Oh, look, if North Albany are down 2 or 3 goals, I think they'd almost back themselves. Like we said, they are a young side, so quite often that can count for you as well. Fresh legs. Speaking of fresh legs, Greg Lloyd walking past, North Albany veteran. His young son, obviously co-captain.
Yes.
So.
And I know that North Albany did have a very strong training program in the off season.
Oh my God, yes.
They were pushed very hard, so they should be quite fit.
Yeah. If there's one thing you can count on under a Brad Boots side, they're going to be fit and they're going to have a crack. So, look, speaking of crack, it's a cracking game. Certainly worthy of the GSFL live stream match of the day. And we'll take a bit of a quick break and we'll be back for the third quarter shortly. Okay, thank you guys.
Yeah, I'll look after it.
Okay, welcome back to the GSFL live stream match of the day, Royals versus North Albany at Retravision Stadium on a perfect Saturday afternoon. I'm GSFL Operations Manager Ian Beck, joined by GSFL Chairman Terry Eaton. Welcome Terry again.
Yeah, good.
And GSFL Director Jack Scanlon. Welcome Jack.
Thank you.
Looking forward to this.
It's a great game.
North Albany, 4 goals to 1 that quarter after Royals had a dominant 6 goals to 2 opening term. As we said, it looks like the scoring end is certainly towards the City of Albany side. The minimal breeze, a bit cold up here, out of the sun.
Freezing.
It's freezing. Certainly the warmest day, even though it's freezing, it's the warmest day we've had in about a month. Just waiting for bounce about sort of looking forward. Game certainly got a bit willing. Game got a bit willing 2/3 into that quarter. We'll see if that continues, if there's a bit of niggle. Certainly seemed to go North Albany's way, which is unusual, North Albany being a bit of a younger team. There's the opening knock. Borzell's running onto that trusty left foot. It's a beautiful kick. It was a bit hot there, a bit hot.
Question without notice here, Ian, is how many games has Orzell played for North Albany this season?
3.
Yeah, so he's obviously made an impact.
He's played the last 3 and he's got I think he got best on ground because he won the jumper.
Yep.
So he's certainly got a best on ground, but he's been a best player certainly of the 3. And geez, he's quite a talent and certainly keeps himself fit. And you can see that the way he's running around. Not many people his age can come back at that, like with limited, I guess, training and have that influence that he's had. Sam Lehman did the same thing. Played a couple of reserves games for Mount Barker and first game back, 6 goals.
Yes. I think was that last week?
2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah.
Did they have that Ugle playing for them, Mount Barker, at that stage?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep. Yeah, he would certainly help Sam out in that forward line, not being the main target.
Yeah. You're a long time. You never retired in regional towns. And yeah, I did see Lehman in round 3. We went up and commentated the North Albany Mount Barker clash, and Lehman was having a beer at half time at the bar, and I said, "How's retirement?" He goes, "Good." I said, "Mate, next time I see you, you're going to be out in the field." He goes, "No, I won't." And yeah, so I wish I'd had some money on that one.
Yeah, I have umpired him in a few reserves games this year, but obviously he's been talked into it.
He was always. He would have to leave town, wouldn't he, Terry? Really?
Yeah, you'd have to be tied to the tractor, I reckon.
That's right. All right, so Rawls, is that Lorca McNamara? Is he going to...
Yes, Lorca to unload from...
I reckon he's a chance from here on this left boot of
Right
his.
side for his left footer.
He can certainly make the distance. Oh, easy kick. He's off. Wait on. Oh, he's
Turning a little bit.
pulled it too early. Needed a bit of Ryan Kinnear there on the left to tell him exactly what to do. Went way too early, didn't he, Ryan? Way too early. Anyway, we can show him that at training.
At that distance, Ryan would have been looking to pass off very quickly.
Ryan, yeah. Ryan's never handballed inside 50 in his life, so... Anyway, we digress. North Albany out to Orzell, certainly getting plenty of the ball.
Ditchburn showing by leadership there in his 150th.
150th, yeah, as we said. Well done to Ditchy. Automatic life membership from most clubs. There's Orzell again, plenty of the footy.
Harry Smith comes out.
It's, young Kobe Keane. We like Keane here with the helmet.
You could even call him across the oval.
Watch out, his little mate Kaya's not been there as well.
So early into the third quarter, there's Rossi with a nice handball, but Rawls going to swallow that up. So
Rossi needed to be where that kick went.
yeah, exactly. And maybe that's part of it, Jack, that Rossi's coming up the ground. Maybe this is more of a limiting Royals quarter than North Albany offensively.
Yeah, we did call that.
We did. Gallus again getting up the ground, but a poor kick in the end. North Albany will be happy with that. If we can scroll up there, Ruben, the moon's looking beautiful just above the ground there. Look at that. Stunning, man.
Greg Coburn.
There's Orzell again. That's going to be out in the. That's out in the full. Right in front of us, and the Royals crowd a bit quiet there with Orzell making a mistake. Greg Colbung's going to play on quickly.
Jade Nelson.
Almost dangerous.
Royals have decided to switch play completely, although I think they've gone to the wrong side to attack, but anyway, looks like part of a ploy. North Albany going to mop this up.
Must have been realistic, Terry.
Yes.
Good man. Alright, so North Albany again going to repel this. North Albany happy with this at the moment. There goes Woods going wide. Now we're going to look for Rossi here. Oh,
Very well, buddy.
it was about 3-1. I mean, Rossi's had them odds before and been alright, but Red Colburn, Braden Parker, Jaden Allison, Rawls chipping around.
It looked like right flick playing. Yeah, I thought that was right. Yeah, and he's not an easy one to move. Rossi, he's
McNamara's unloaded for about 80 and just run through his point.
Yeah, he's lethal on the left foot. So Rawls 7-7-49, Kenga 6-2-38. We've just gone under 6 minutes, and like I said, North Albany will be happy with this game.
It would be. Yeah, there's been no major action, but Royals can kick scores quickly, so they want to keep doing what they're doing currently.
That's Credelli.
Credelli.
Sort of deliberately holding up the ball. There's Woods has got a bit of space. Oh, he's got the fend off. I love it. It's a beautiful fend off.
Oh,
and at the back,
17.
that is well rowed.
Oh, and he's hit the post.
That is well finished. That's Callum Dixon, quite the basketballer, I'm told.
He had a
That was
basketball move.
Steph Curry-esque.
Something's going on here.
Royals downfield, I'm hearing. Hang on.
They're kicking a spectator out at the moment.
Clean up behind the goals. He's going to go.
We've got a guy behind the goals that Cameron Newbold, the umpire, has termed a peanut in upsetting the play. I didn't really see anything.
There must be a lot of words going on.
Okay, but they've called play to stop. So in the meantime, play is going on.
Yep. You don't see that every day, do you?
No. I did play in a game at Centennial Oval where we did kick a goal going to the town side, and one of the spectators grabbed the ball and ran out onto Lockie Avenue and took off. Disappeared.
Wow.
You might have known him, Terry. His name was Trevor Farr.
Trevor Farr, yes.
Trevor Farr, yes.
What was that free
more
kick
commonly
for down there? It's going the way of North Albany, so that's handy for them. If they could get within striking distance here, they'd be very happy.
Quiet delay.
Quiet Delay, that's quite the name. We're looking here, what are we backing? I'm backing him. Quiet Delay.
He's got an interesting run up. He's
Oh,
moving the ball
now I'm not.
Well, it's looking straight though. He's kicked it.
Now I am. I'm all over.
He had a real lift and lower the ball run up, didn't he?
All right, that's a big goal.
Against the breeze.
Looks like the peanut gallery's been removed, so that's good news. The game can go on. And like we said, valuable goal to Kangas, 7-3-45. Now only 4 points behind Royals, who haven't really done too much this quarter. And if we think about it, Terry, what were those? 6 goals 2 at quarter time. So
I haven't done too much since I've got here. I did
no,
tell you that.
Jack. Royals will be saying, go back, go and have a drink, go get another pie, Jack. Royals hoping to make amends, but they've coughed it up, although this is going to be rebounded. Greg Colbung's getting, is that Greg Colbung? Plenty of the ball. That's Torres Brown. They look identical with the non-jumper number on the back. As Royals go forward.
There's a jumper number, Ian. It's just the same colour as the rest of the
I just don't get it, Jack. All right,
Harry Smith.
There's the mullet, the angry mullet. We're going to
Woods.
Oh, there's people down, but looks like Greg Colbung might have hurt a hamstring there, I think, when he's reached out for the tackle. He doesn't look good. There's big little boss has done a trick and a half there. And Greg Colbung looks like he's wrenched his hamstring. Might be to the bone. This could be quite a serious injury. He looks in a lot of pain. They're just going to take him straight off. So that just shows, take him straight down the room. So
that is a loss because he's been good lately.
He was probably their best player this quarter. They're most influential, getting a lot of it. So he was certainly reaching out to put some pressure on, and
he's not comfortable at all.
Yeah. Geez, hopefully that's not the end of Greg Colbung for season 2023. Because, like we said, he's a good player, and Terry, sporting royalty, the Colbung family.
They are very, very well regarded.
Of course, we had Sean Colbung, a life member of Royals and of East Perth, one of the few players to make life membership of both of the two clubs.
Yeah, no, he's an outstanding player, Shawnee. And certainly
that was a kick and a half.
Walker McNamara, when he gets hold on that left, he's
lead to that every day of the week.
Beautiful to watch. He's going to keep this in, ball alive. There's players there. I just don't think they were too aware, but Orzell. Yeah, oh, look, he's even having a bounce.
Finds young Drew Willox, on the edge of the square. Just settle down a bit.
Wills, he's done some good things today.
He has.
There's Ravenhill, he's outnumbered, but I'm...
Could have hit the ground. 50 metres for abuse.
Oh, hang on.
50 metres for abuse.
Almost taken within scoring range.
Ravenhill can pick this, that's for sure.
And this could put North Albany in front for the first time today. Royals, of course, had 3 goals on the board before North Albany even looked like scoring, and so
Put it into the ground, I think.
yeah, that's right. They were still doing NAIDOC. Ravenhill, that's a good kick. Oh, that's a lifter.
This is a great game for the competition here.
It was a serious mark, and then the 50 to go back and nail that. I mean, it didn't look any doubt from the time it left his boot. Ravenhill, yeah, it's been all North Albany, really, hasn't it?
Has Ravenhill played every game this year?
He missed a couple when he was up there playing with Claremont Colts.
He did. He played a pre-season Claremont Colts, and he played a game late May and early June, where he missed a couple with North Albany, and obviously performed admirably. Like we said, state basketballer. One of those poor, unfortunate souls that's going to have to make a decision at some time as to what profession I'm going to get paid for my love of sport. There's Orzell with a
no prior in the middle there.
Solid tackle though, and North Albany certainly lifted it. Scoreboard not reflecting, I don't think, the current score.
No, I believe there's a North Albany goal missing.
Well, you think North Albany's in front by 2 points after that goal from Ravenhill, and about to launch into attack again. Barrow, oh, nice kick out to Keane there. Another sortie forward. Quite like the game of Kobe Keane. I quite like the game of a wingman that holds width, and that's what he's doing. And certainly, if you hold width, you can get plenty of it. Underrated position. Says the wingman. There's 40. That's a good kick. Never wastes the ball, does he, Jason Ford? A pleasure to watch. And Royals, not an easy shot here, but Royals really need to get some offensive action happening.
Yes, this will be a handy goal for Royals.
Who we got, Terry? Is this the guy that's kicked 3 goals and we don't know?
I think it's young Elliott.
A bit of a tussle right on the goal line there. North Albany happy with throwing here, just probably to knock this through. Regroup just as we got on halfway during the third quarter. Oh, they've called it a point. Scoreboard still not reflecting Kanga's last goal, but we'll follow that. There's Barrow, Terry, at his favourite position there. I don't know how he can just roam free all the time as a co-captain, and he's just coughing back up anyway. Maybe that's why.
I believe he played in the midfield last week, mainly against Mount Barker.
He's been a bit of talent. We've seen Coffin stand at centre half forward a couple of games and centre half back, and yeah, no, he can play up and down the spine, that's for sure.
Played full and cricket with his father, Ian, who probably the worst runner between wickets I've ever witnessed.
Nice play by Harry Smith.
It's the angry mullet, Terry, the angry mullet. Starting to have a bit of an influence, I think. Ever since he got in that Barney, he's come wide on the left.
That did not look like
just hanging on.
The North Albany player had eyes for the ball at all then.
Hanging on galore there.
I reckon he expected to go to the back and he was running onto it.
So yeah,
Nathan Credelli.
Credelli had a hold of Lazar there, but Lazar's dad walking through doesn't look too happy about proceedings, but does he ever? Again, a few bounce downs, a bit of a stalemate. North Albany, as we said, would be happy with this.
They would. This would be the kind of football they would have gone into wanting to play. Ross, can he get it?
Corby, that's a That's a well-judged mark.
Parker is now playing on Ross, which is interesting. I believe it's Flick playing on him.
Oh, that's a fantastic kick. And that's Flick now. They've sent Flick forward.
Lovely kick.
As you'll see, as we sort of predicted, North Albany are pushing forward. Not one player inside the sort of, not even close to the 50-metre arc at the moment. North Albany going into defensive mode. We think they're in front, even though the scoreboard, as we said, doesn't reflect that. But hey? No, I think they missed the goal. So
their computers might have frozen.
Might be having technical difficulties all around. Maybe the sunshine's just ironically frozen things, Terry. Here we go there. North Albany breaking free of that pack. Looking for Rossi out there.
They haven't really delivered very well to Rossi this quarter.
He's gone to ground, and I reckon they'll be happy to tie it up. It's probably not the worst thing for North Albany. 11 and a half minutes to go, or so we think, depending on the 30-minute sort of time on rule. We got a bit blindsided by that last time.
A lot of ball ups though, so I wouldn't be surprised if it goes towards 30.
Yeah, that's right. Not a lot of goals scored.
Well hit. Yeah.
We got Greg Colbung just coming out of the change rooms. He's changed, so we won't be seeing him for the rest of today's match anyway. Looks quite happy.
Well, he's not mentioning around too much.
Proceedings at the moment. All right, in the meantime, there's Walker McNamara on that trusty left, although not so trusty this time. Royals a bit stagnant going forward, aren't they? They've gone wide a few times. Andrew Ruck's pointing, directing traffic, but not a lot of people listening at the moment, I don't think. They're going to call that high.
High contact with Mitch Woods.
Mitchell Woods getting amongst it. Oh, that was that was gutsy. That's a good tackle. That's a good decision, I think.
Good half.
Yeah, fair tackle. Went to ground, didn't push him in. Again, North Albany very happy with this position here.
Oh, Woods. Well done. Got out of traffic there.
That is deliberate as
straight to the
every day of the week. He almost handballed it to Andrew Ruck, the Royals coach, just to rub it in. Plenty of players around the ball at the moment. North Albany going to break free here. This is a bit of a chaos ball, but well rode. Speaking of chaos balls, this is a bit of a sprint, and look, if Braden Parker's going to win the sprint. He's gone wide to Ford.
I think Tyrese has Parker covered in the speed department.
Back to Ford. Oh. Ford's having another go. His third attempt. Bit of a push out there, but it's play on. Kobe Keane getting plenty of it. Oh, Barrow. We've been calling it all day, Terry. Calling it all day. Now goes Barrow. He's going to send them forward. Where's Rossi? He was in prime position there, but he's made a good contest. Woods has sent it forward, but Braden's Parker, the captain's going to mop that up. Although, I think that is gone.
Umpire Castlehowe.
Oh, he has not allowed advantage, and I'm not too sure. I'm going to defer here. I don't often defer, do I, Terry? But I'm going to defer to the two umpires.
all instant. It could have been allowed to play on.
Yeah, it didn't look. I'm not sure whether the other umpire's got in his earpiece or something around that, because he did let it go and then he brought it back. So unsure as to why that happened.
And was it holding the ball? Illegal disposal?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely legal disposal. He took
It
him on.
wasn't one of those tackles where the ball spills free?
No.
No, okay. Oh well, good on Castle Howe, backing
Well,
himself.
it actually has to be. It actually has to be hit out of their hands by the player. You know, you can't.
Good on Castle Howe for backing himself. As we said, one of his few league umpire games, but up and rising umpire, and that's what we like to see down here.
That's the benefit as we have a shot for goal.
Oh, I think that is through North Albany. Oh, that is goal.
Goal umpire Ian Woods was very dramatic there in putting the two fingers up.
Goal umpire Ian Woods,
Yes.
North Albany ground manager and GSFL director.
Exactly.
Man of many hats, and
He's
he
actually-
certainly does love that hat
Nice
in
German.
particular.
He actually is he's an excellent goal umpire too. Very professional.
I like the theatre.
Yes. He has done some Waffle Colts games and those kind of things in the past as goal umpire as well. So he knows what he's doing.
And of course, Ian Woods had his own sense of theatre last week against Mount Barker.
So I hear.
So we hear, yes. Not one to spread hearsay or rumours in Albany, but everyone else does. So anyway, we move on. Corey Woods out of the centre. Royals really need to. If this is scoring end, like we said, kick one goal.
Like the breeze has actually gone down again.
Yeah.
So not seeing much flapping around.
But he's right on the end of it. You got to listen to this.
We just got the peanut gallery remover person walked past. Everything good there? Yeah.
Can we get an interview?
Can we get an interview?
Yes.
Well, I suppose we
Certainly not with the peanut.
We'd have to go off site to do that.
That's right. In the meantime, looks like Big Little Boss has got hold of it on the far wing there. Nice short kick. We're all chipping it around, but they need to go long here. I've gone to a contest, and that looks like Regan Lloyd. He's gone out wide to Mitchell Woods again. There's young Flick.
Again.
Jason Ford, you could. Oh, I would have played on there. He probably could have got told there. He had time to spin around. I'm backing him. He's on the left. He's coming on that.
Excellent kick.
He's coming on that far side. He's gonna, at the last minute, you think, run around and just sort of open up the angle. Just that enough. There he goes. We've called it, Terry. We've called it all day, Jason Ford. It's 3 goals. I think he owes us.
So big and keep his form in the carnival football next week.
Valuable, very valuable goal. Royals, like we said, it's only the second goal since quarter time. As GSFL Chairman Terry Eaton is going into hibernation.
Got to chill in the back.
We are out of the sun where we're standing, and
Light a fire for Terry's fingers, or else they might fall off.
Anyway, so we're still not 100% sold on this score. I'm not sure.
I'm not, but
8-8-56 it reads to 8-3-51 Kangas. Rolls up after that goal by 5 points as Corey Ward sends it forward. That's a nice kick.
little patch here.
Is that Jaden Allison out there? Terry, I believe. Little scruffy mop there. He's backing himself. He's going to be kicking from 50.
Way out.
Kicking from 50. He's kicking slightly against the breeze. I reckon this is going to fall short. Very deliberate, close to the man on the mark. I think somehow it snuck through. It has.
Did not look like it was going through for any.
Flower back. North Albany overran it somehow, and geez, that's why he went back and had a shot. Obviously the instructions were there was no time left at all. It was too risky to go to the top of the square. And well, that's a big goal in the
Quick goals at the end of the quarter.
big goal in the big 60 seconds for Royals as we think they go in with 11-point lead. Like I said, we'll still follow that up. Royals, even though they kicked the last 2 goals, just trudging off there. Looking a little bit amused by the whole thing. We've got a score here. It looks like Royals up by 5 points. So
We were correct.
we had this. Yeah, we are correct, Jack. That's right.
We're not often wrong.
Not often wrong and mostly right. So yeah, I still think North Albany would be probably more than happy than Royals were with that quarter.
They've won the quarter.
And geez, if it wasn't for the last minute, North Albany would have gone in with the handy lead. Predictions going into the last quarter?
Same as that quarter, just arm wrestle and who's in front of the final bell.
I'm going for a draw.
Going for a draw, okay.
I'm going for Geelong and Sydney had a draw last night.
Wasn't that the most awful game? I've never seen so many horrible points kicked
Okay.
on both sides. It was just horrible, really.
I'm going to put my league director's hat on, and I think it'd be great to see North Albany come up with a win, their second win of the season.
It would be fantastic. They are 1-8, as we mentioned. Royals 4-4 with a draw against Barker very early in the season. So anyway, like we said, fantastic conditions. Wind might have dropped a little bit, as it does in glorious Albany. Stopped raining a month ago. Things are good. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the last quarter. Royals up by 5 points after kicking the last 2 goals in the last minute. So we'll be with you soon. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
This is Donna.
That was the one we kept calling.
Guys seem pretty happy. System was alright, is it? Excellent. Like I had a teach him at the left and right hand for the boundary umpires. I let him go for a while, and then they were like doing it because they were getting a bit pissed off. I was like, mate, look at what way they're going.
Better umpire. The second quarter was fucking atrocious, and it was all down to Caleb with the paying soft everywhere. Oh, had a chat to him. Luckily, it was a clean quarter though. It was very, just marking.
What happened down there?
Oh, there was a guy shouting out abuse to the players, to the water boys, towards the umpires, and they just wanted him to move on.
Okay, good. Fair.
Yeah. So,
He's gone.
yeah, well, I had a chat to him, and he'd either got back in his car or moved on.
Okay. go. All right. Welcome back to the final quarter of the Royals versus North Albany game at Retravision Stadium. Terry, it's been Jack Scanlon with me, Terry Eaton. It's been
a clearance from North Albany straight out of the box. Almost reeled it in.
It's been a very tight game.
Ross in there fighting
We're pretty sure Royals are 5 points up. It's been a bit of a discrepancy with the scoreboard, but we're pretty sure that's the case.
We're looking forward to the scoreboard being put back up. That would be nice.
That's a great mark. Is that Jared McDowell, I believe? Sends it forward, good spoil, but Orzel's there. He's on his trusty left. He's got it. That's a great finish.
I would call that one a Scott Pendlebury. Everyone just seemed to melt away from around him.
Oh, it's a good call.
He just got into space and just put it straight to the sticks.
It's a good call. He's the Rolls Royce, isn't he? Really, he likes the Pendlebury, and
Probably flavour coming out of Jack there.
Geez, I think we have to call that Wellington Reeves goal of the year contender there. It was a good 50 out and slightly against the breeze.
It's actually it's disappointing.
Good, mate.
It's disappointing that we don't have the reserves games eligible for that award, because there was a couple of cracking goals from Adrian Hardy in the last quarter for Royal.
Adrian Hardy kicked the ripper.
Unbelievable. He didn't even seem like he had a chance to kick it, and he did it twice, so it couldn't have been a fluke.
Okay.
North goes forward again.
It's a nice mark. That looks like a young flick down there. Excuse me, he's gone very wide. Warzell wraps him up. We've got there, is that that's Joran Woods, that's well controlled. Has he been legged? I think he has. I think they've called it. I thought he tripped over his own shadow, but I've been wanting to call that all day.
Very hard to see from over here what's happening all the way over there. So
tripped on his shadow or was leg. One of the two, and they've called it the latter. And, that's very important goal.
The Royals number that did it, right? Because you can't see it.
Very important kick, this one. It's very deliberate. I think it's fading.
Fading out to the point.
Fading to the left. So we've got Royals 9.862 to Kangas 9.458. Royals obviously with a 4-point lead. 3 minutes into the final term. Not much happening for Royals here. It's going to play on and get a super coach stat. And he's coughed it straight up.
Super coach is the one where you got to kick it effectively.
Yeah, he's just lost all the points there that he did by playing.
Oh, great.
Oh! That's a contender.
Joran Woods
with a Wellington Reeves. And he's played on and
slapped it around the corner.
And Kangas hit the front.
Stevie Johnson snap.
Hit the front. Only 4 minutes into the final quarter. Andrew Ruck looks despondent, hands in pocket. Oh no, hands crossed. Not good body language from Ruck there. Also a bit lost on the boundary line.
Maybe he's upset that he forgot your interview at half time. He just realised.
Well, he was going to tell us exactly what was going to happen, Jack, and maybe he forgot to tell the players as well. Anyway, so we've got Cameron Newbold about to throw it up, like we said. There's clock's just ticking under 5 minutes. Kangas with a 2-point lead. Somehow with the slight breeze.
Call it dangerous
disposal.
Oh, right. That's Barrow, is it?
That's Nick Barrow starting off in the centre.
I'll tell you what, Terry, you probably would know this man, but he reminds me a lot, maybe just the shoulder strapping, but the way he moves, it reminds me a lot of Luke Bairstow from Lake Grace.
Yes. Nugget.
He's got a very similar body shape as well.
Son of Gunn.
Yes.
Son of Mark. Brownlow medalist, of course, and
no, not Mark.
No, not Mark.
No, different
Noel.
Bairstow. Noel Bairstow.
Noel Bairstow, Claremont.
Yeah, absolutely.
Claremont legend.
Legend, Noel.
Of course, Luke Bairstow played a fair few state country games as well in his time.
There's Credelli to Will. Oh, it might be the sun.
The sun got him beautifully then, didn't it?
We haven't had that excuse for a good month.
It was happening in the reserves. I can confirm in that spot as well.
There's young Corey Ward.
Yeah.
He's always eternally young, Corey Ward. It's a nice move from Lorcan McNamara on that trusty left. Down the wing, Royals looking good here on this build-up. There's plenty of room out there. Geez, it was... Oh, nice smother. Royals back in it. It's gonna... North Albany happy to lock this up. About 80 out. North Albany 2 points up. 9-8-62, Kangas 10-4-64. Young Cody Keane getting doing the to and fro, Jack, getting a super coach. You pick a super coach team yourself?
No, I don't.
I was going to say, if you were a super coach, who would you pick here? Like,
I was picking Ozell.
Ozell,
He'd be high,
tackles,
high up.
tackles as well, goals, and probably,
Barrows would have got some good points tonight.
Barrow and Lloyd.
and for me, Corey Ward, because he's always running past, getting possession, so even if he's not earning the ball, he's getting plenty of it. They like to direct traffic through him. And normally they do that with Braden Parker, but today Parker's been probably more defensive. Ross just coughed that over, and they're not happy. They're not happy in front. Young Mrs. Haskell, she's filthy with that. North Albany, that's worked well, and there goes Barrow again. John Woods has got plenty of time, dances around, over the head of Rossi. Ball's going to repel this just as quickly. They've called a whistle. I'm not too sure what's happened there. No, they're not really making it clear for us either.
There's a stray whistle there somewhere, so umpire New Bowl's taking it back to the wing where the ball was.
They're going to
throw it up.
They're going to bounce it. Throw it up, interesting. Anyway. So 8 minutes in, Kanga's valuable 2-point lead. We think Kangas have got the. We think.
I believe they.
Yeah, there's a bit of conjecture still in the crowd about the goal, about the scoreboard. Sorry.
What's it say on our scoreboard there?
On our scoreboard shows Kangas up by 2 points.
I believe it was corrected at 3/4.
Yeah, I think so too. Because it was 11 points and then it went back to 5. So let's go with that. Let's go with the right score. So Kangas 2 points up, coming into the first third of this final quarter. Raw's got a bit of a break there, but so on the far side, North Albany, there's looks like a Wazell again on that left. There's Rossi, he's going to make a spoil, and there's John Woods, good roving, and straight to Kircher, and that's his second. But his fourth, Derry. Second that I've seen.
He's got a bit of size about him. I keep using him with Graham Ross at times.
Gee, that's a big goal. That's an 8-point lead. We have been calling it all game, but this is the North Albany kicking to the City of Albany town side. And Royals, again, only 3 goals after quarter time, so we're going to have to turn it around. Going back into the square, North Albany going with their big guns. There's Orzell and Credelli in there. Credelli just on cue is going to get that. So, that's a great
That might be on July.
high July. Now he's
He just hung the mitts up in the air and just clunked it.
he's gone to Rossi, and that's a great mark.
Top of the arc.
North Albany looking the goods. Graham Ross, look, he's been in this situation hundreds of times, to be honest. Look, they're leading, just go back and kick it, Rossi. Very close to the man on the mark, and he's going to fade. He's going to fade it.
Touched on the line.
Touched on the line. What's that? That's North Albany up by 9 points. We're going into the 12-minute mark. Alright, we've got a boundary throw in. Slightly in North Albany's attack. They go forward. There's Zella again. Super coach star. It's like the Zach Butters.
Yes. I gather you're in the Super Coach.
I, of course, sort of have a voodoo curse, Jack, on Supercoach captains. I had Josh Dunkley for the first time this year, who's been averaging 123 points, and of course he got injured and
You jinxed him.
got rid. Yeah. I had Taranto the other week. He got injured. Whoever I pick gets injured. So anyway, there's Big Little Boss as he goes forward. Build up from Royals. There's no one. Well, there's one player who's inside the 50-metre arc. Seems to be the pattern of play. But it's a long lead. But look at McNamara. He can do that on that left foot of his. Power falls over probably a little bit early. Royals really need to make the most of this. One of their.
Can we send a message out to get the play on the oval? It's very difficult.
Oh, there was a game at Mount Barker where they deliberately played on top of the oval.
Yeah, camera shot.
Very camera sharp. Royals players just appealing for the ball without even sort of going forward. Again, North Albany very happy with this. A 9-point lead. Player goes down. It's Torres Brown, is it? It's a good mark. Now let's look. There's very few leads offered. Just about fell in Allison's hands in the end there. There's Gallus. He'll mark this. Where does he go? He just pops it up. Oh. Going to tie this up, North Albany. Again, fatigue bodies. Suiting North Albany though. We're almost coming up to halfway in the final quarter. North Albany sending a couple back there, perhaps. No.
At least one spin back.
Well, they've called it free to Royals. There's a lot of bodies around there. Probably a little bit too far out to score here. Yeah, the sun in his eyes. It's an unusual concept in Albany at the moment. That's a nice kick. Cole Hunter. Oh. Now that is deliberate as it gets, but
Well defended.
they just made it. It was close enough to the players, wasn't it? It was close enough. So well disguised. Nathan Predelli mopping up, vice captain. That's a nice kick. Suddenly, North Albany on the rebound. They can go really forward here. Rossi out of the play and
Thorn takes Jones on wide. Survey, Rossi's on the ball. It's out of bounds.
it's out of bounds. I think North Albany will be okay with that.
They did really well there.
We said 9 points to North Albany, who've only won the one game this year. This will be a morale boosting victory if they can get across the line. The way things are going, I'm backing them.
16, 17 minute mark in the last quarter.
Over halfway now.
Wouldn't be a lot of time on. It's only been a 1 goal short of it. So.
Maybe some credit's got to go to Brad Bootsma after the opening onslaught. Royal 6-2, 38. They looked on fire, and North Albany have had most of the run since then. Oh, Brandon Elliott, that's he can keep going. This could be a goal of the year. Pass it on to Brown. Keep running, Elliott. Yes, he's got it. He's got it back. Oh my God, that is the point of the year.
Sensational footy.
He's got it here, literally at centre half back. He's had a couple of bounces. He's run on, and it was set up beautifully. Really, one of the better points I've seen. Ian Woods happily, North Albany grounds manager, happily writing that down as a point. Just checking it too as he wrote it down, just to make sure that
Ian would be having no emotion whatsoever as to the outcome of this game.
Important kicking here, 8 points the difference. That an extra couple of points is going to suit North Albany as Titchburn's gone wide. It's a
Willock's took a
nice mark through. Willock's done some nice things today. A classy play.
That's his good mark.
Killer Gillet. There's Nick Barrow. He's got plenty of room. Royals poor manning up. And there's FKB. No, sorry. That is Ravenhill. FKB's not that big. Ravenhill certainly a chance here.
Shot from 55. He's going to take all that he's got.
55, deliberate, going back. Jeez, if you can nail this, things aren't looking too good for Royals, but we'll wait and see. Gone out wide, and that's exactly where the ball is going to end up, and that's well, they're not too sure, are they?
The boundary umpire called it a mark.
He's called it a mark!
The boundary umpire signalled that it was a mark. And it's in 50.
Oh my God! We thought it was out in the full. Possibly a point.
The boundary umpire signalled a mark.
Then they've called Rossi a mark, and then they've given 50. Some people on the Royals are not happy. And Graham Ross might have just put a nail in the coffin to Royals. It's
21 minutes gone. I think we're in a very good position. After quarter time, they've been the better side.
well, they need 3 effective scoring shots, Terry, so they've only had 3 since quarter time, so North Albany, big victory. Ironically, that's the quietest North Albany sort of side has been after that goal.
Did see North play the Sharks here a few weeks back, and I reckon that was as good a game of country footy you've seen. they've sort of brought their own games again today.
Okay, so Royals, they need something out of the centre, and they got Corey Waters, good use of the footy, and that's exactly what he's done. He's a young. Oh, is that 50? No, they've called play on. Called that holding the ball. Yeah, illegal disposal. Terry's favourite words.
That's what the terminology is. It's illegal disposal.
And we've got the mop top Allison about to line up directly in front. 25 out. Back him in from here, Terry. Bit of a stuttering approach. Oh, he has. Ian Woods has called it. So that was obviously a lot closer goal than we thought. Gee, a stuttering approach. That was
the Mike McPhee horrible punt kick.
The what?
Mike McPhee horrible punt kick.
Mike
flown around. He used to play for Perth many years ago. Established lawyer in today's game, but he's an absolute star as far as a footballer.
Well, it was
Daniel Till running in front
more
of us.
fingers than you never want to know about.
Okay. It was a lucky goal, but certainly one Royals needed, and they're going to take it. There's 8 points in it, and 8 and a bit minutes to go. Crowd's starting to fire up here. About time into it. Big little post down. There's Corey Ward again. He's going to look to get it back here on his left. Oh,
Hardly met a dent in. Is that Lloyd?
Ward over in the ball, well umpired by Bennett.
Wanting a ruckman to nominate. Here we go.
It's Rawls running onto the ball. There's Elliott, who kicked point of the year earlier. Sending it forward to Royals. This is a bit of a crucial battle. Royals players falling over. There's Royals everywhere here. You can just about play on here, Cole Hunter. And he's hit the post. It just was fading. You could see it fade. So that's only 7 points now. This Kobe Keeney's nearly going to get caught. Rawls certainly lifted Jack and Terry in the last couple of minutes.
He has.
One
more goal. This will be very interesting.
I think they starting to realise the seriousness of the situation. Although there goes North Albany. That's a nice kick to grass. Braden Parker is going to be first to the ball.
He's in trouble.
I think that was advantage in the end. Well on the far side to us, some willing bodies going in. North Albany can tie this up. They'll be happy with this. As we look at the time, Terry and Jack, 6.5 minutes to go. Kangas 7 points. That extra point, I think, very handy.
Yes.
Very handy in the scheme of things.
What have we got here? Turnover in the back.
There go Rawls again. Not a lot of movement.
Well
and that's unfortunately what happens when there's not a lot of movement.
Yep. He's kicked 4 goals as well, so he's been a very handy player today.
Well, he's kicked at least 2 that I've seen.
I trust Terry's note taking here.
Yes. I don't know if there's such a thing as a game-saving smother, but that could be one of them from Angus McKercher. 4-goal hero. There's Nick Barrow by himself again. And he on the left. That's a nice finish. Nice finish on the left.
North Albany crowd erupting in the background.
North Albany sensing a big victory. Big victory all round, I think.
25 minutes.
25-minute mark again. It's gone out to 3 effective shots of Royals, and as we said, Royals have only kicked 4 since the opening quarter. Kicking against what is the unscoring end towards the North Road.
You're going to have to get a score from this clearance here, are there any chance?
Cole Hunter's gone to the centre. He said, give it to me. Give it to me, boys. I can kick a goal. And Royals do get it out of the centre. And that's... Oh, that's...
Calling all his experience, 150 games.
One thing you don't do is win too much at Cameron Newell.
Oh, he's called holding the man there. And that's a Royals free kick. Crowd a bit bemused, the whole thing. Royals need this. They kick this and they're well within plenty of time, going on the Lee Matthews goal per minute equation.
I think there's less than 4 minutes left.
Corey Ward. He was never going to miss that. It's the bread and butter for Corey. So we're pretty sure that scoreboard is right. Which gives North Albany a 7-point lead. We're unsure now if the time is right, Jack.
No, I just remember that it was a countdown for 30 minutes. So if the quarter's less than 30 minutes,
yeah,
we will, the siren will go.
Okay.
That's right, maximum of 30 minutes.
All right, so this is going to be crucial. Ian Woods is scratching his head down there. He doesn't know what to do. Royals have got the ball. They're going to break free. Not the best kick, but well contested down there. There's Lorcan McNamara. He just about kicked this on that left of his dangerous left. Look, a force behind here. Oh, my draw is looking good suddenly. Draw is looking good.
Oh dear, you hope they don't turn it over here.
So North, they're coming out the far side. They haven't done this basically all game. It's
going to work. Maybe. There's a lot of drop.
Oh!
That was there. He did drop it.
Few tired bodies almost didn't want it to come out this far side, I think. North Albany just need to tie it up here. That's a good kick. Ravenhill contest. Good tackle. Good tackle. North Albany.
For someone that's been out of the game so far, he wills himself into it.
North Albany hold this up. We're looking at we're just under 2 minutes now to go. Anyone's game. Valuable kick from Credelli. Any score here will just about any score here will win it for North Albany. So.
Linthorne's going to want to get it going though, very quickly.
Whoa, that was very...
Wide is probably not the option, I would suggest.
Ravenhill's dropped the sitters that fell to him. North Albany got the numbers. Royals running out of time. Says on the score, oh, there's a dangerous kick.
They have to take a chance.
There's Ozell, he'll just hold it up. Strong body, well done, well played. North Albany getting numbers across. And North Albany getting actually a lot of numbers across. Well coached, I think, Bootsma. He knows the importance of this particular break. North Albany got the numbers. They're going to run forward. Oh, he's overran it. It's crucial. Barrow's had a shot. Oh, there it is. North Albany. North Albany won a great game. Like we said, Royals were 6 goals to 38. young Kangas side have held rules to only... After Kangas! There we go. The crowd's gone mad for once. They've only they've kept Royals, who were on third spot, to only 5 goals in the final 3 quarters. Played the better footy, didn't they? I think they deserved that win. And when you look at it, to win by a goal, they were probably and even though they kicked a lot more accurately, the better team won on the day.
If we were counting inside 50s, Kangas could have been ahead by a mile. They didn't probably use it as well as they could have potentially.
Royals just sort of looked a little bit lost, didn't they? Then we mentioned in the first quarter, Terry, while Jack was busy umpiring, that Royals had the outlet every time. They always had someone. 3